Jared, you got a score prediction today?
Probably like 32-0. 2 touchdowns. I think it's going to be a mercy roll.
36-0. Mercy roll.
Who's ready?
Me, Coach.
Who's ready?
Me, Coach.
They not like who?
They not like us.
They not like who?
They not like us.
How y'all feel?
Like a champion, Coach.
How y'all feel?
Like a champion, Coach.
So despite AD's run that first series, and I think one other productive play, the Jags have pretty much gone backwards, and they may have a negative net total so far, so they've got to right the ship here. Hard count. And right in on the deep ball. In and out of his hands. So two fades thrown today, both in the receiver's hands, and they just couldn't come down with it. Third and long the situation. Jackson out wide to the left side. Wright remains at the helm. Calls for it. Tyler snuffed out in the backfield, had it company immediately in the form of either 10 or 22. They're their players. Fourth and long. No punt formation. Going to try to pick up 20 here. Cowboys blitzing, 10 up the middle. Right, moving to his left side. And upended and tackled on the boundary. And a good field position with 3 minutes to go coming up for the San Marcos Cowboys. First down, 24, fullback spot. 10 just drops the snap, picks it up, and trying to make it happen. A host of Jags make the tackle. Tyler came in there fast. And so the fumbled snap works out for 2 yards. Not sure if that was an injury time. Well, it couldn't have been because 24 is back in the game. So it was an actual timeout. 10, toss sweep, 2, and the ball's on the ground, and it's scooped up. And 2 with a touchdown saving tackle. Otherwise, Wright was gone. 30 has the ball back for the Jags on the 40-yard line with 1:35 to go. Just a miss on the pitch relationship in the Cowboy backfield. Quarterback just pitched it where he thought he was going to be, and he wasn't. And Kevin Wright taking advantage of it. Silas, hands off, left side. JP moving around the end. He's got a little space. 13! And a good open tackle by number 2, who had the angle on him. 2's a player, but JP taking his team down to the other 40. It's a pickup of 40. 33-yard line. Silas, handoff to Tyler, left side.
Go Tyler!
Same space. To the boundary. Shakes the tackle, stays in bounds. And to the house.
He got pulled out right before.
Knocked away just on the other side of the tan tent. It'll be 1st and goal. But that left side showing some promise for the Jago. Jags haven't diverted from their offensive formation. 5, Silas, quarterback. Opens up, keeps it to his right, tries to slip through the tacklers, and a flag thrown on the right side judge. No signal given. They'll stop the clock under 2 minutes and talk about this one. So an ill-timed holding call, a 10-yard spot foul, and then a timeout called by the Cowboys to talk about this last play. 25 seconds showing on the clock in the half. Cowboys, after that 3rd and final timeout, set to try to stop this one. Silas remains at the gun. And will open up to his left. Looking to put the ball in the air. 24 wraps him up and takes him down. And now the Jags will have to take a timeout. So, back from the timeout, and the Cowboy coach is going to get a personal foul called on him for jawing. They throw the flag, and that'll be half the distance to the goal. If this plays out the way I think it will. Well, perhaps the flag picked up, no yardage marked off. 3 seconds, we just witnessed the fastest 2 seconds in sports. And that pass, intended receiver, was Jackson, overthrown. And that'll take us to the half, scoreless at the break. So now the whistle blows to start the second half. And 5 cover guys to the right side, that's the way they'll want it. And front line lets it go. Drake plows into his own guy, now bounces outside. Drake with a little room. Moving down the side, they won't get him. No flags. And the Jags finally break the tie and get in the end zone. No flags, 6-0. So after Gomez's acrobatics into the end zone, extra point try coming. Kevin, the quarterback, high snap, looking to his left, looking for Ashton. Beckham also in area, a flag thrown in the backfield.
Hit somebody, boys!
Likely a hold on the extra point, declined by the Cowboys since it was no good. Kicked by Drake, 22, catches it in the air, and then hit but not wrapped up. And now company comes to help and takes him down at the 42. So a good early stick, and then a late flag on the far side.
Come on, defense!
So after the unsportsmanlike conduct, it moves the Cowboys deeper into Jags territory. First down, 10, crouched under center. Ball not gotten on the ground, picked up by him and tackled by Tyler and company. So that's at least the 3rd time the Cowboys have had a mishap on that exchange. Anytime a busted play goes for 4 yards, you're winning. They're gonna go to the gun now, and they're gonna balance things up. 22 and 23, your slots, 22 in motion. Crosses all the way, trips right now on the wing style. 10-2, off tackle right. Tyler in there, open field tackle. Has another one after a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 4, spot the 36.
All right, come on, D, hold him!
4:44 on the clock in the 3rd. 2 moves out to the right side. Quarterback alone, empty. 22 joins him now in motion, and 2 moves early, fall false start. 3rd and 9, same set for the Cowboy offense. 10 lets his team get in position. 22 and 2 moves again. So a rinse and repeat of the last time. They'll have to get that ironed out. In a close ball game like that, you've got to eliminate those kind of mistakes. So 3rd and 13 we go, back from a Cowboy timeout. 2:49 on the clock. Jags creep in, and a false start the 3rd time in a row. Cowboys shooting themselves in the foot on this one. So 3rd and a long way. Jags creeping at the line. 10 alone. Looks to his right. Quarterback draw up the middle. And a big stick there by the safety coming up. Moss dove at him, but it was the safety who laid the hit with the arm sleeve. Brantley responsible for that 3rd down stick. 4th and long, just inside Jags territory, and now they change the offense. Trips right, 22 in the backfield with 10. 9 alone, near side. Jackson in coverage. 10, draw, up the middle, has the ball loose. Now he's going to throw it. He's all alone, but couldn't get 23. Overthrows him a bit. It was close to being past the line of scrimmage, but he wasn't. He had another yard to spare. A couple of Cowboy players down, but I think it's just frustration. Ball goes over, 1:43 in the 3rd. Referee speeding things along, saying it was an injury timeout, not a called timeout. So once the player was off the field and okay, they said, let's get on with things. Beckham, the receiver out here in the near side. Now 6 comes to join him. AD at quarterback sends motion. Looking. Flushed out to the right side. Tyler alone on the flat. Misses the tackle. Down the boundary. And Tyler could have cut in, but he's still on his feet. Caught from the backside. Looked to me like he had a lane inside and a blocker in front of him. Nevertheless, it's a big gain down to the 20. 1st and 10. 20 seconds on the clock in the 3rd quarter. 8-yard runner, John Michael. And a flag in the backfield, and they're going to get a hold, I think. Beginning of quarter number 4, a 6-0 ball game. No offensive scoring by either team, just that special teams return by Drake. He is in the backfield along with John Michael. AD, the quarterback. He will give it to Romeo, I think, and a face mask got, and so that'll be a 1st down likely if it's a personal foul style. So I guess the flag waved off, no yardage marked off. Silas in at quarterback. John Michael, your deep man. Handoff is to Tyler. Gonna follow John Michael. And another flag thrown. Tyler slips the tackle, gets all the way to the sticks. A big hit there on the boundary, but this one's likely coming back. A 10-yard spot foul, replay 2nd down near the 40-yard line. The silver lining is that it takes more time off the clock from that Cowboys opportunity to try to equalize. So 1st down we go again. Silas to John Michael, moving to his left side, and 10 comes from the linebacker spot, and then a late flag, and that's probably gonna be on 44 for hitting, maybe, I don't know if it was in the backside or just late altogether, but that'll be another big one. I believe 44 Russ called for a hold. It looked like a pancake block, but he must have had his arms around him. Silas gonna throw down the field.
No.
Looking for Romeo there,
Running,
and too tall. All the way back to the 50-yard line is the spot. Got to get to the 20, 30-yard pickup to get a 1st down. Here comes John Michael in motion. Silas, the quarterback, looks to his left, looking for John Michael across the middle, and it's too tall. And almost picked off on the safety, who was deeper than deep. Number 31 playing like he's supposed to, and now the Jags have a big decision. With the lead and the wind, I could see a punt making some sense here. Go pin them back deep and maybe even have them cough up the ball. But the Jags are going to go for it on 4th and 30. And looking for Jackson down the left side.
Keep running.
And
why are we stopping?
Got into a back pedal on his fade route. Got to run forward on the fade. And it's a turnover on downs. As it stands now, 4:56 on a moving clock, 50 yards to go to equalize for the Cowboys. And an extra point could be a difference, and so the Jag defense needing to not bend here. Handoff up the middle, 8, stuck by the Jag defense and picks up 3.
Come on, D!
2nd and 6 the case. Twins to each side. 2 in the backfield. Well, it may not be 2. I can't see who it is. Now 22 in motion. 10. It is 2. Hands to him. Move off the left side, and they got his mask. And that'll be a big gain of yardage inside the 40 for the Jags with a first down. 15-yard infraction sets the ball at the 34-yard line, under 3 to go. Spread offense, 2 to the left side of 10. 23 will join him in the backfield. They'll hand to him and wrapped up and blown away. Drake throws him down, not the textbook tackle you want, but it worked. So 2nd and 13, 2:10 showing. Clock will stop at 2 minutes traditionally. 22, fake jet sweep. 10, slips the first tackle, spins out of another one, and then found about the line of scrimmage, the original one that is, and it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down, 10.5 to go. 10, splits to the gun. Student body goes to the left. 8 alone on the solo side. JP covered him in man. Snap, 10, loses left. Boy, right nearly knocked that Paul down. It was underthrown as it is and hit the dirt before 2's feet. 4th down coming. 4th down, the Jags defense really hasn't given up a lot. Most of the yardage has come on personal foul penalties for the Cowboys. They bring guys in tight. Now they'll move them back out and make the Jags adjust. Trips to the right side. A bunch set here on the near side. Quarterback's gonna look to his right, looking for the deep ball. Hit as he throws it and knocked away and nearly caught. But they're gonna say illegal hands to the face, I think. And that could be an automatic first down. So as aforementioned, it's the penalties in the 15-yard style that have eaten the lunch of the Jags today. And it got him again there. I went back and looked at the clip a minute ago and realized the camera was moved out of picture of the quarterback actually releasing the ball, but I believe my eye in real time saw maybe a swat to the face. 10 alone in the backfield. Trips to the left side, 2 on the wing area. And then a movement early, I believe, on the Cowboys. They flinch. 1st and 15, 22 in motion to the near side. Fake him, 10, gonna wheel around to the outside. Caught by the back, and then wrangled down by a few. Back from the Cowboy timeout. 22, fake it. They're gonna go to the air, and he's hit from the backside. Ball is loose. And 77 takes him down. How about the blindside shot? Busting up that throw, and 10 maybe a little shaken up from it. 3rd and long, 1:10 showing on the clock. 24 in the backfield now. They're gonna give it to him. And he's wrapped up from the backside. Number 4, Colton Murray coming in, and he got hurt. I think his arm got hit by a cleat after he made the tackle. And I know that stings. Colton hobbles off after holding his arm. Got a cleat to it, it looked like. 22 in the backfield. 10 gonna look to throw. Wants the fade by 23. Throw up high and knocked away by JP. So they run the clock, 10 seconds and counting. After a timeout, it shouldn't start until the ball is snapped. If it's a traditional clock under 2, which is what it is written to be. And the ball loose on the ground. And Drake picks it up, trying to get free, and he does. Moving to the right side. And there goes 11 down the boundary. A big block there on the edge. And they find him as time expires. So it's a first down, but the game over. 6-0, a closer one maybe perhaps than the Jags thought it would be. They improved to 2-0, keep the undefeated situation alive, but maybe a bit of a wake-up call. We'll see you guys next week.